Hello boys, this video was simple. I'm just gonna be explaining some simple tips and moves players should be making, which I don't tend to see a lot of on the internet. So this video will be extremely helpful for some of y'all, but nevertheless I hope y'all learn a thing or two, and please comment down below if y'all have any questions. I am checking them daily. This first one's gonna be really basic. All you really do is when you ramp up and place a cone, the moment you place a cone, you edit the first two tiles here, and then you place the floor right after. After the floor, depending on where the person is, he could possibly be in front of you holding a shotgun out like he could be in front of you holding a shotgun out like this, or he could be somewhere higher. You wait and then you get a wall, and with this wall you're able to edit anywhere you want. Like you can go like this, you can go like this, you can go like this, you can go like this. It doesn't really matter. The whole point of this concept is to edit the cone and then edit the floor right after. However, when you remember, you need to make sure is when you edit the ramp and place the floor, you want them to shoot your floor, and then after they shoot, you just simply peace and just be gone with it. What y'all need to understand is piece control is everything. And I know a lot of people, when they edit the wall, they always edit the wall this wide and try to piece control them. It's a good piece control, but the problem you're experiencing is you're gonna get shot almost every single time doing this wide edit. No matter who the person is, I want you guys, when you guys are editing, or when you guys are trying to piece control somebody, try to piece control them through a right hand peek, only if they're on the right side. That's an important tip y'all need to know. Only piece them the right side if they're on the right side. Only piece them on the left side if they're on the left side. However, most piece controls do also work well if you just simply do a window edit and just hold a right hand peek. A simple window edit holding a right hand peek, that also is really good. But you guys need to do understand that no matter what situation you're in, never to simply edit so wide to the point they could shoot you. I mean, sure, it looks cool on a clip. Let's say you're just going for a cool flip, and then you just piece them like this. You're gonna get hit. You want to avoid getting hit. That's one of the most important things y'all need to know. Avoid getting hit. That's why when you're trying to piece control somebody, do it through a window. Or if you're on the right side, do a right hand piece. By the way, I do recommend this a lot. In these situations, they're gonna be here. They're gonna escape. Your whole point of you doing this right hand piece is to let them escape. So you simply take the wall and cone them like that. As I showed in the last video, is where I talked about how to edit or how to never miss an edit. It's the same as goes this. You see them, let them go to the right side. After you claim them, just control them, kill them. I do want to say this. The third trick, you guys need to understand that you need to edit with blueprints. You don't understand how important editing with blueprints are. As for example, as I showed you guys in the last video, in my last tip, you can't do these wide edits if you're on if you don't have blueprints out. You need to have blueprints. For example, if let's say you're just boxing up, right, and then you try to get this wall, no blueprints, you can't edit. No matter how hard I try, I cannot edit this. I can edit this, but I cannot edit something in front of me simply because it's too far away. With blueprints, you're able to edit it. You need to have blueprints out no matter what. That's why you don't hardly ever see like people just switching to their pickaxe or people switching to their shotguns. You do need to understand when you're doing this, try to only have your blueprints out. Prevent yourself from pulling out your pickaxe and try to prevent yourself from pulling out your shotgun. In order to figure out where your opponent is, what he does is as he's rushing the box, he sprays each side to figure out where he's at, right? And if he spots him, he just simply takes control and then fights him. He uses his secondary like his lifeline. I'm not even kidding when I say this. As he's approaching the box, he does this, figures out where he's at. If he's on top, he just simply goes here, takes piece, waits, breaks, and just fights him. If he's all the way in the bottom, he just simply sprays, takes wall, and kills him. What he does is he doesn't use his pickaxe, as I stated in the first video. Using your pickaxe is horrible, and no matter what situation you're in, if you use your pickaxe, you're up close. The chance of you getting pieced is like 7 out of 10, unless if they're bad. If they're bad, then it's sure. I mean, maybe you might have a point, but if they're good, you're gonna get pieced, which is horrible. If you're going for a fight, do something like this. Like as long as you play Zone Wars, you should know how to be able to take height. So the whole point of this is once the fight started, you have a 10-second period of fighting him without without increasing the chance of getting third party. So as you're going for height, you have 10 seconds to try to finish the fight in a build fight. But once that 10 seconds is up, you should 100% transition that fight into a box fight. Sit and start going for angles. But in the beginning, no matter what happens, you should always try to get height, go for jump shots, piece control, whatever you can. But remember, once the 10-second mark is up, I don't care if you're like, I don't care if you're winning the fight or losing the fight. Box up and then transition and then try to fight them as you're boxed up. Go for angles, break if you can, pull out your shotgun, take wall, and kill them. All right. As our box fighting, peeks are extremely important, as if you want to be a good fighter, you need to understand how to take peeks. Sure, let's say you're boxed up and your opponent's right in front of you, right? You going for a right hand every single time is not a good play. It's simple because once you're going for, it's so commonly used, all I do is, if they go for a right hand peek, all I do is this and just simply jump and shoot them. And they're in the midst of trying to, take a good peek, try to see you, just they're doing everything they can. Then after this, they'll probably do a window edit and try to get a good peek off. Because obviously in this game, right hand's everything. Like you always gonna have a right hand advantage. So if they do this, legitimately all you do is this. Not even trolling, they do a right hand peek, shoot, shoot. Even if it's in what? Right hand peek, shoot, shoot. In the middle, it's even easier. Right hand peek, shoot, shoot. Don't only go for right hand peeks. It's horrible. If you see them, no matter what situation you're in, hide behind the cone. You want to always have a cone in your box. Once you hide behind your cone, edit like this. No matter what situation you're in, I could not see you, like at all. I cannot see you whatsoever. You sit back, wait, and then once you have a good shot, shoot. Do it again, shoot. Do these edits. You don't understand how good these edits are. And what you remember, when you're doing these edits, you want to crouch, uncrouch, shoot, and crouch. As for example, crouching, not crouching, shooting, crouching again. And reset hold. Remember, you need a hold because simply they can easily just take the wall. Because in this situation, they're not going to be able to shoot you. And the only way of them escaping is either by them having a wall or them trying to get your wall. So in this situation, you just shoot, wait. If you hit them hard, do a wide edit, finish the kill. No matter what situation you're in, aim is extremely important. When you guys are going for piece control, please, and I mean please, line up your shot. You should be able to hit them. If you can't, it's fine. But try to make it where you don't miss. Because you don't understand, if you're taking a 50-50, and let's say I have full piece in right here, the chances of you missing isn't unlikely, but it's also very likely. Like, there's a chance you might miss the shot simply because, you're over here editing extremely quick, and then let's just say you got him and miss.